subconsciously we are developing at about 6 years old.
Mhm.
They also say scientifically that that's where all of our traumas are held.
Mhm. Mhm.
So traumatically, you experience everything you need to experience in life for survival at 6 years old. And it's something to think about because I watched a podcast of a comedian, Kev on Stage, and he talked about how he went to therapy and he started doing therapy, and in his therapy sessions he started to discover some things about himself, and it got to the subject of the relationship with his father who was in his life, and he said that there was a conversation that he remembers. He wanted to do something, go somewhere, a field trip or something like that, and it was going to cost about $20 for the day, and his father told him no. And he recalled that situation. Now he's in his 40s now. That happened when he was probably 9. Right? But he held on to that no for all these years. Okay? And his therapist, of course, he started to realize that from that point on, there was some aggression toward his dad, some, back and forth and all that kind of stuff. And his therapist asked him to have a conversation. Just a simple conversation with your father, and asked him what that was about. So he called his dad, and his dad was on the phone. He was like, I have no clue what you're talking about. What are you talking about? So he finally gets him to remember. Like, oh, okay. Well, I mean, I told you no because we didn't have the money. I mean, did you want to eat or did you want to go on the field trip?
Wow. So
and from 9 years old all the way to 40-something years old, there's this stint between you and your father. All because, and of course, that's not the only time he told him no.
Right.
I mean,
but
throughout those different times,
right,
he still remembered.
Right.
And it's like, okay, I could have cleared that up with a simple conversation. Right? Dad, you could have cleared that up with simple communication. Because instead of just saying no, you could have said, son, we're financially not able to do it.
Absolutely.
And I want to make sure you eat. I want to make sure you have lights. I want to make sure you have water. I want to make sure you're taken care of. So the field trip is something that we can't do right now. But maybe when we get some more funds or something goes on, I can go, we can go.
Absolutely.
We can go as a family.
Absolutely.
Right? That's the conversation.
Right.
That makes a difference rather than just saying the no. So let's back up. I know we got away from the question a little bit, but we're going to dive into it. The environment, the parents, right?
Yes.
But the communication, that's where I'm going from. The way you are communicating to your children changes the development of their behavior while they are growing.
Absolutely.
Because it's not always what you say.
It's how you say it.
It's how you say